A great and wise hunter lived amongst his fellow Eskimos. Known for his hunting and well-established reputation, the great hunter was unmatched in his knowledge of the travels of his prey.
In his never-ending challenge of survival, one day the hunter decided that he would teach a group of younger, less wise Eskimos where to scour the ice and learn to properly hunt. Unfamiliar with this territory, the young Eskimo men followed the great hunter for many days and learned much from his teachings. On the first day of their travels, the great hunter spotted one lonely musk ox that had drifted away from his herd.
"Now look here," the great hunter said to the young Eskimos. "A lonely musk ox is just waiting for us. He drifted away from his herd, and that is a costly mistake for such a prized animal. We use his fur for clothing and his meat for our stomachs. The pains of hunger won't last through the night this time."
Carefully, the great hunter grabbed his harpoon and told the young Eskimos to watch and study his movements. With speed and accuracy, the hunter launched his harpoon from a small distance away, and the musk ox was killed. The young group of Eskimos cheered for the great hunter, and they ate well that night. Unexpectedly, the small group couldn't eat all of the musk ox, and they were full for the night. One of the young Eskimos asked if they should bring the remainder of the ox along with them on their journey. The great hunter declined and said that there was nothing wrong with wasting the rest of the meat, for they had no more use for it.
The next day, the great hunter led the group upon 2 caribou who were enjoying lichen together.
How delicious! I love lichen and the taste is so sweet.
Really? I can't stand the taste myself. It's just gross fungus. Can't we find anything else?
Yeah, but it's delicious fungus. You should stop complaining and start eating, because who knows who's out there hunting us and when we will find food again.
Fine, I'll eat it, but that doesn't mean I'll like it. We need to be getting back to the herd soon anyway.
As the 2 caribou were bantering, the group of Eskimos were circling them, and they were ready to make their catch of the day. With all of their harpoons, the Eskimos killed the 2 caribou and feasted once again that night. Just like the night before, there was still much caribou left over. Again, a young Eskimo asked the great hunter if they should save some for their long journey, and again the great hunter declined.
2 more days of their journey passed by, and their luck of hunting had seemed to run out until the group of Eskimos came upon a lonely husky that was hunting for its own food. Night was coming quickly, and the pains of hunger were starting to sting once more. The great hunter told the younger Eskimos to be very quick and careful with this hunt, for the husky is a very fast and powerful prey.
"There must be food nearby. I can smell it. Finally, I will be able to eat, for it has been days that I have been searching. My pack has sent me away to prove myself, and I will not let them down. I will not let... Wait, what does it smell?"
Just as the great hunter had taught them, the young Eskimos circled the lone husky without it noticing them. But just as they were about to attack, the husky could smell them, and it ran as fast and as far away as it could. The Eskimos could not capture the husky, and the hunter was stunned at their misfortune. "What do we do now, great hunter?" asked a young Eskimo. "We have nothing to eat, and it has been 2 days now without food. We shouldn't have listened to you when you told us to leave behind our excess oxen and caribou, because now we starve and become weak. It's all your fault, great hunter."
And the great hunter responded, "And that is the greatest lesson any of you should have learned from our journey. Despite your best judgment to take along the food we need now, you instead listened with your ears to my words, but not with your minds when you needed to most. Any Eskimo who wishes to become a great hunter one day must always prepare for their future, not the present day, for we do not know what our futures hold. Now I have a reputation for being the great hunter because I provide for my family and other families as well. I will honor my reputation, and we will eat well tonight, young ones."
And the great hunter grabbed some of the musk oxen and caribou meat out of his pack that he had secretly stored away from the hunts of days ago. That night, the young Eskimos learned the greatest lesson: to never waste an opportunity, whether it be food or otherwise.